You ever wake up, sip your morning coffee, look out at your peaceful yard, and see a woman in a pastel sweatsuit yelling at your security cam? That was my Tuesday. Karen, our self-appointed HOA queen, was standing outside my gate, holding a clipboard like it was a sword of justice. She shouted through the intercom that she needed access to my backyard. "Inspection," she said. "Emergency compliance review." I told her no, obviously. Her face tightened like she'd bitten into a lemon. Then, I kid you not, she pulled out her phone and called. 911. Now here's what Karen didn't know. That call? It routed straight to my wife, who just so happens to be a 911 dispatcher. Not only that, my wife knows everything Karen's pulled in the past 6 months, and unlike me, she's not scared of bylaws. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Before the call, before the gate, before the non-compliant flower pot incident, there was peace, and then there was Karen, and from that moment on, our lives became a slow burn, HOA thriller, one she never saw coming. When we moved into Pine Hills Estates, I thought I'd made it. Gated community, well-kept lawns, a place where nothing ever really happens. Turns out, that's exactly where everything happens, just really passive-aggressively. The HOA had its rules, sure, but we followed them. My wife and I are low-key. We bake for neighbors, we wave at dog walkers. Then Karen got elected. She ran unopposed. Shocker. Started calling herself Madam President. Had a name tag made. Used Comic Sans. At first it was silly. Then it got weird. First week, we got a letter about visible hose storage. Second week, she sent an urgent memo about the color temperature of our porch lights. Cool white bulbs disrupt community ambiance. Cool. Okay. Whatever. Then came the flower pot. It was a beautiful navy blue ceramic my wife bought at a local arts festival. We set it next to our mailbox. Subtle, elegant. 3 days later, it vanished. I filed a report, posted in the community app. Karen messaged me directly. Unauthorized lawn accessories have been removed. She had taken it. No warning, no refund. Just gone. That's when I started saving everything. Screenshots, messages, even her weird newsletters titled Karen's Corner. But things boiled over when we installed the backyard gate. Simple black iron for our dog's safety. Then came the first knock. Open the gate. I need to verify if you're violating privacy height restrictions. No, you don't. You're acting suspicious. Suspicious of what? Barbecuing. Her face twisted. She said, "Don't make me escalate this." Little did she know. That was exactly what I was hoping for, because Karen had no idea how far she'd push it, and who she was really dealing with. After the gate, things turned from annoying to unhinged. We got 3 fines in 1 week, $100 for unauthorized gate paint, $50 for audible music past sundown. It was jazz. At 6:45 p.m. $75 for improper seasonal decor, a single pumpkin. Then came the sabotage. I noticed our irrigation schedule had changed. The lawn was soaked at odd hours. Turns out, someone tampered with the controller box. I installed a motion cam. And there she was, Karen, at 10:43 p.m., holding a flashlight, measuring my hedge. Like a raccoon, a bougie raccoon. Then she called animal control, claimed our rescue dog was a menace. They showed up, saw our senior golden retriever napping on a cushion, left laughing. But Karen wasn't done. She left a voicemail for her HOA partner. She thought she hung up. They won't last, just like the Thompsons. I pushed them out too. Wait, what? She had run people out? I shared the audio with my wife. Her eyes narrowed. That's when we decided we document. We build, we strike when she oversteps. And it happened. The very next week, we named it Operation Gatekeeper. Step 1. Legal. My wife contacted a lawyer who specializes in HOA abuse. Turns out Karen had overstepped her authority dozens of times. Step 2. Neighbors. We quietly reached out, found 6 households Karen had targeted. One family moved after Karen inspected their grill while they were out of town. Step 3. Set the trap. We added a new sign by the gate. Private property. Cameras in use, unauthorized entry prohibited. Karen ignored it. One afternoon, I caught her yanking weeds from our yard. "Karen, step away from my lantana." She glared into the lens like it owed her money. Then it happened. She returned the next day, fuming, and buzzed the gate. "This is a health and safety violation. You're hiding potential hazards. Let me in or I'll involve law enforcement." Go ahead." She did. I watched, live, as she called 911. We held our breath. Then I heard it. 911, what's your emergency? Yes, I'm reporting an uncooperative homeowner. He's refusing an HOA inspection and I feel threatened. Ma'am, is there an actual emergency? Who is this? Lisa, you've spoken to me before. This line is for emergencies only. Misuse is a crime. Silence. Then a nervous click. Gotcha. The aftermath was glorious. We submitted the call recording to the city. 911 misuse? Fined. HOA ethics violation? Reported. Board review. Immediate suspension. She tried to spin it. Claimed she feared for neighborhood safety. But the HOA board, backed by half the community, called a meeting. A long one. By the end of it, Karen was voted out, unanimously. Her only words? This is a mistake. My only reply? Page 12, section C. You forgot to read it. Pine Hills is peaceful again. The birds sing. The jazz plays. The pumpkin is back. And Karen? Let's just say she's keeping a very low profile. No more clipboards. No more surprise inspections. Just a woman walking her Pomeranian, pretending nothing happened. And us? We learned a lot. Not about bylaws. About boundaries. About standing up quietly, smartly, patiently. So here's the question. What would you have done if Karen tried to break into your backyard? Comment below with your answer. Or just write justice served if you stayed till the end. And remember, if you ever find yourself up against a Karen, make sure the person on the other end of the 911 line is on your side.